Okay, it's on. All right, you put that on me. Can you see me?
Yeah.
All right. Hello everybody, my name is Bill Graham. I am Pure Food Gardening, Pure Food, PlantTC.com, plant tissue culture, and I wanted to show you the microclone rack tray that we've made that obviously fits the 4-foot chrome racks, which we use with the fluorescent lights or the high intensity fixtures. The convenience of them being that we can fit 4 of the standard propagation trays in here if we're using propagation trays. These work with pots, anything you have. It just makes gardening on the shelves more practical. Any kind of cloning you're doing, you know, obviously we can take advantage of a lot of vertical space by stacking it. You don't have to bend over. I put my supplies down here. The plants are right there. This is so easy to reach. I've set my garden up as a flood and drain. So I've got my drain fittings here, pump in a pail down below, timer on the outlet in the corner, and it's going to turn on and it's going to water these trays automatically from below. Flood watering, very simple, very reliable. I can have every shelf on this rack flood watered, or hand water, or whatever I want to do. It just makes watering, spraying, moving the rack convenient. Besides the fact that the rack is actually on wheels as well. So I can really move this away from the wall, take it anywhere I want, clean it, spray it, wrap it in plastic, set them up in rows. The opportunities are endless, okay? My big deal is I love the racks. Racks are fantastic for gardening, and I've made this great shelf, this great tray for gardening on the shelf. Now what I wanted to show you was what I just came across yesterday. Got a copy of my Maximum Yield magazine, and right in the middle is an article called Farm Fresh Fodder by Lynette Morgan, and we've seen these articles before. I first saw the fodder articles in Growing Edge probably 15 or 20 years ago, and now fodder is all about just germinating wheatgrass, but you feed the entire thing, the grass, the roots, the whole mat, to cows, livestock, or whatever you got. And I mean, it's incredible because you can feed them the grain, but that grain's actually hard for them to digest. Whereas if you germinate the grain and you get the, in our case, it's microgreens and sprouts, you get a lot more volume out of it. You get some very healthy water, obviously, because it's all been imbibed by the plants. Vitamins, minerals, enzymes. You are taking advantage of eating a fresh green plant at its really at one of its peak moments. You know, that's why people eat wheatgrass shots. You know, the science is all already there. People appreciate wheatgrass and sprouts. And funny enough, companies like Progressive Gardens in North Carolina are doing very well using our trays and the propagation trays for sprouting wheatgrass. And they sell that wheatgrass to the health food store down the street. Now, also on that is going to be microgreens, which will be germinating radishes and lettuces and so on, and growing them into small plants, and then trimming them. So we're actually going to be cutting them like lettuce, but when they're only a few inches tall. The expert on that is Dave Ittle and the rest of the Brew and Grow crew in Chicago, Illinois, and Madison, Wisconsin. All right, but what I wanted to show you was the stuff on the fodder real fast, because this makes me crazy. You know, I am making these trays, which are only $67, $68 retail. There's stacks of them. They're light. They're super easy to use. I've got as many of them as you want. The racks are cheap. You know, $80 at Costco, $85 at Home Depot. Costco's a better deal because they come with the wheels and everything. Easy to assemble, easy to clean. This thing will last forever. Any rack you have, steel, wood, plastic, just about every 4-foot shelf is going to hold this tray and work the same way. Again, we're focusing on my tray right here. This guy. Take a look at this. Okay. Sorry, I tore the page out. All right. First is, this is their fodder system. And what they did is they've made these long plastic trays, and they're plumbed for, guess what? Flood and drain watering. A nice T-frame aluminum stand, totally custom. Here's all the rack pieces and the irrigation and everything like that. Really nicely put together. This company is foddertech.com, and This unit right here cost, I think about, a couple $1,000s for all those shelves. This unit over here cost, I've almost hit $350 for the pumps and everything. We can go to like 500 or so if you count the lights. But take a look at this. We can do everything that this system is doing. You can see all the sprouting in the trays. I'm going to put the page. There is the livestock eating the fodder. Free advertising for microbrewed nutrients. And there is the woman harvesting the fodder, and this is all germinated grain, wheat, right out of the plastic tray, bare roots and all. She just throws it in a bin, and then they'll harvest it straight out and feed it to the cows. No problem. It's great. Perfect, perfect. Look at the room inside with all of its reflective material. That's probably a garage door, a barn door or something. We're indoor growers. We've got the shit. Lambs, sheep eating fodder right up here. There is wheat germinating. There's what everything looks like when you're about to harvest it. I think they say, I'll give you some numbers on it, but if you're interested in fodder, we'll find it on the internet. But again, this is wheatgrass. This is what you feed your cats or pets at home. They sell it in the grocery store for about $3 or $4 for a pot. All right, check this out. I'm going to show you, lastly, just exactly what the benefits are. Not only is this convenient, not only is it cheaper, it does what you want, but it's easier as well. Simply for the fact that now we can use ordinary propagation trays for germinating your fodder. This is a $1 slotted propagation tray. I just sprinkled wheat berries or wheat seeds in the bottom of this. Put it on the shelf, 4 across, put a dome on it or not if I want, turn on the flood and drain, and this thing, the seeds are going to germinate, the roots are going to grow together, all the greens are going to come up, and when this is perfectly done, check it out. Crazy. We're just going to take this out. You can just carry these around on carts. Hell, roll the damn thing out if you want. Buy another one without trays and just stack them in it because it's got wheels on it, and take it wherever you need it. Or just peel the grass out of the tray and throw it in your bin and take it to your animals. This is easier to clean than to try and clean that great big white fodder tech tray. If you need to clean this, no big deal. The thing weighs 5 pounds. You take out 2 fittings. If the trays are empty, take a whole stack of them outside, pressure wash them, bring them back. Unplug the whole thing and roll it outside and pressure wash it. If you are doing anything in cattle and fodder, or hydroponics, or indoor gardening, or if you just like violets and everything else, by all means, not our best specimen. By all means, give us a call. The website is planttc.com. That's TC as in tissue culture, 7 letters, 2 T's in a row. My name is Bill Graham. Our number is 650-596-9700. Get a hold of us any way you can. Talk to your hydroponics store about getting the trays. They can all order from us. And real quick, take one little look around our warehouse to see what we build and what we do here, because we're serious and we can take care of you. Give us a 360 real quick and then we'll send it home.
Around, Bill?
Yep. Hi. There you go, our offices, my desk, the computers, where I'll be sitting when you call me, marketing and AV computer, and guess what? Right back where we started. All right, thank you very much. Till next time.
Good job, Bill.